Hi everyone, my name is Thomas Kim. Today is July 20th, 2019. This is my second episode about graph in C++. In our previous episode, we learned how to pass stduniqueptr by value to a function. We also learned how to clone uniqueptr. In this episode, we will learn how to return uniqueptr from a function. We will also learn how to pass uniqueptr by reference. In this episode, we will learn how to return stduniqueptr from a function and how to pass uniqueptr by reference. If you haven't watched my previous video, please watch this video by clicking this link. In our previous episode, we learned how to pass and clone uniqueptr by value to a function. I also recommend you to watch how to declare uniqueptr for C++ primitive types by double-clicking this link. Please watch this video if you do not know much about uniqueptr. In this series of videos, C++ concept, I created 4 videos about uniqueptr. By clicking these links, you can learn more about uniqueptr. Okay, let's get started. In Visual Studio Code, on the CPP extension, Graph folder, please click Graph. Then click this button, O2 uniqueptr.cpp, hit enter. Ctrl V, include talkplay fun, output HPP, talkplay fun, SS stream, auto, ender, talkplay fun, ender. We will learn how to pass uniqueptr by reference. In our previous episode, we learned how to pass uniqueptr by value. Then we will learn how to return uniqueptr from a function, then from a member function of a class. Void test pass uniqueptr by reference. Then I create a function void take uniqueptr by reference. std uniqueptr int. Please note that we are taking by reference. Okay, this is reference. Also, we can use constant like this. Stream ptr, the value of ptr, and there. More correctly, the value of the ptr that is pointing to. Say the value of the object the ptr is pointing to. This is correct. Now we call this function, we create auto ptr std uniqueptr int. We initialize this ptr with value 10, for example. Then we call this function by reference like this, ptr. We are passing uniqueptr to a function by reference. Why is squiggle? Anyway, let's build it. int main I will copy this function name start command prompt. Sorry, I made a stupid mistake here. It should be make unique. Make unique. Now we build this file. Clang ++ std c ++ 17 02 ptr.cpp, hit enter. cls a. So the value of the object the ptr is pointing to is 10. Since we passed ptr by reference, ptr is still valid. Okay, so if ptr valid, string ptr is still valid, so we can dereference ptr. Else string ptr is invalid. Enter. Now we will build once again. cls. So ptr is still valid. Its value is 10 because we passed by reference. Okay, we passed by reference. Now we will learn how to return unique ptr like this. std unique ptr int. Please note that this is not reference. We are just returning unique ptr. Make int ptr int value. We are creating a unique ptr function that returns unique ptr. We can make like this: auto ptr std make unique value. Now we can return like this. Okay, void get unique ptr from a function. Auto p make int ptr 20. Now we display ptr p string the value of the object the ptr p is pointing to p. And there. Now we call this function from function main. So we are returning from this function, we are returning unique ptr like this. We build once again cls. So the value of the object the ptr p is pointing to is 20. Okay, so we called this function and returned unique ptr. Never do this. Never do this. This does not work. std unique ptr int. This is r value reference. Okay, make say return r value reference unique ptr int value auto ptr std make unique ptr int value return std move ptr. Never do this. It does not work. You are causing trouble by returning local variable. So I will test this function. Void cause of trouble. auto p. I copy this function 10 string p is p, and I will copy this function, pasted it here. Let's compile. It built. Okay, it built successfully and it crashed. Please note that it crashed. This does not work. This function does not work. You are returning. This is reference. Reference means there should exist some memory for this object. You should not do this. The problem of this function is not with std move. std move ptr is not the cause of the problem. The cause is in return value. You are passing reference. Also, I will create another function. Now this is L value reference. Return L value reference uniqueptr. This still does not work. You cannot return L value reference. I copy this code once again. Cause of trouble with the reference. Now this time we are calling with L value. We are calling this function now. Now I copy this function, copy, paste, like this, and I will modify it to reference. This does not work. Okay, now let's compile once again. No, it doesn't compile at all. Non-local L value reference cannot be bind to temporary of uniqueptr. So this function does not work. So I will disable this function. Ctrl K, Ctrl C. Also, I will delete this function. Ctrl K, Ctrl C. I will also disable it. I will create a class here. Class dummy class. Don't forget semicolon here. Public. We are creating a member function std uniqueptr int return uniqueptr. I made a member function. This is member function. Int value auto ptr std make unique int value return ptr. Okay, please compare this function uniqueptr and make int ptr. These two functions are exactly the same. Okay, this is member function, this is not member function. Now here I create a function void test member function returning uniqueptr. We create an instance of dummy class dummy. Now we call dummy member function auto ptr dummy. It has return uniqueptr. We pass 10. string the value of the object ptr is pointing to. ptr and there. Okay, now I copy this function, copy and paste it here. Start command prompt. I build once again. It worked successfully. The value of the object ptr is pointing to. So this function, member function, returns local instance. Returns local instance of unique ptr. Now we create a member here, private std unique ptr int m ptr. Now this is member dummy class m ptr. Why is squiggle? Okay, 10. Okay, this is constructor std unique ptr int return unique ptr of member data. Sorry, I made a mistake here. std make, I say value. I modified like this. int value. We are initializing member mptr, and this function return mptr, or more correctly this mptr. Now we are calling this function like this. I will create another function here. Void test member function returning member unique ptr. Dummy class dummy. We initialize with 10 auto ptr dummy. We are calling this function stream the value of the object ptr is pointing to. ptr and there. Please compare this function with this function. Okay, I can put it to 10 here. These two functions looks exactly the same, but they are different. I will copy this function and paste it here. I will disable it. I rebuild. It does not compile at all. Call to deleted constructor of unique ptr. This does not work. Please compare this function with this function. This function returns local instance of unique ptr. This function returns local instance of unique ptr. In this case, this function returns class member unique ptr. They are different. In this case, this does not work. This does not work. Okay, so I disable it. Return. You now have to move this mptr. Okay, you have to move. warning. After move, this MPTR is invalid. Okay? Understanding this point is crucial for successful C++ programming. Now here, we call this function now. We build once again. Now it works perfectly. Now it works. I will add one more member function like this. I will make it public. Okay. In this function, if dummy mptr stream dummy mptr is still valid, dummy mptr, else stream dummy mptr is invalid, enter. Okay. Now we build this function once again. CLS. Now dummy mptr is invalid because this function moves the ownership of mptr to ptr. After this call, dummy mptr is invalid. Okay, we are in this function. We are returning the ownership of this mptr. After this call, this mptr is invalid. Understanding this point is crucial for successful C++ programming. Now let's build once again. Okay. I will add one more member function to this class. Now we are returning reference. I will copy this part. I copied, and now this function returns reference to a member uniqueptr. Return uniqueptr reference. I modify the function like this. It should return reference and return this mptr. Since we are returning reference to mptr, this mptr is valid after this function returns. Now we will test this function. I will copy this function name, copy, and here void test, I paste it like this. Class dummy 10 dummy class auto ptr. Please note that this function returns reference, so we have to use reference like this. Dummy reference. Okay. If we don't use reference here, it does not compile. I will copy this function, copy, and paste it here. I will disable it. Build once again. It does not build. It should be reference. Okay, we have to take reference. Now I will modify this function like constant reference. This is constant reference. And now let's try it if it works. Okay, it works. Okay, now we can test auto PTR like this. Stream, the type of PTR, talk play fun, get type category PTR, and there stream, the value of PTR, and there. Now we build once again. CLS, okay, it works successfully. Please refer to this. This is constant std uniqueptr L value reference because we specified constant uniqueptr L value reference. So constantness here, constantness is preserved. This can be done like this. Okay, this same code can be done like this. DECL type auto PTR. I will copy this function. I will enable it. 1, 2. This is 1. This is 1. I will copy once again. This is 2. This is 2. Sorry. This is 1. This is 2. Okay. This syntax is exactly the same this syntax. Let's test it. CLS. Okay. PTR1, the type of PTR1 is constant std uniqueptr L value reference. Type of PTR2, this PTR2, PTR1, constant uniqueptr std reference L value reference. The values are the same. Okay. I will talk more about DECL type auto in next episode. This DECL type auto plays very important role in modern C++ programming. I will explain more about this keyword in my next episode related with std uniqueptr. In my next episode, I will talk more about uniqueptr, how to clone uniqueptr properly to share the pointer. I will upload complete source code to my website, extension talkplayfun.com website. By the time you watch this video, you can click this link and download complete source code. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you for watching.